2 stacks. Hey folks, it's Sumi Xander here. Sorry for that odd cut for my last video. Or I guess for this video. I was debating on making it 2 separate ones, but I thought you guys deserve a resolution on the whole making a house plans for last video. So I best get to it and make the house, right? That being said, this early little bit's probably going to be stuttery for this second recording session. That's just my GPU warming up and getting all its assets ready, because it's hard work doing both the recording and the rendering with it, you know, so can't be mad at the GPU for working hard. That being said, we can expect that things go relatively smoothly, I think. So if they're not, well, that's just sad more than anything. I'm trying to spawn-proof as much of this cave as I reasonably can while getting resources. Just because, you know, builds in Minecraft can be fun. Am I carrying a crafting table? Do I have one at that staircase that I made to get down here? I should. There should be a crafting table somewhere down here. If not, then I'll make one. Looks like I'm making one. I have chests, but those are for the base that we're building today. As I said last time, that we're building today. This episode we're building it. Which might mean that we have one less episode than I was intending out by the time this one's out, but stuff happens. Sometimes I gotta end recording sessions early, and that's okay, as long as it still gets done. And we have a complete resolution to whatever the goal was for that session at the beginning, which was establish a bit of a base going forward. I think that shouldn't be too hard. Also, I keep forgetting I have gold stuff and not just iron. I was thinking about getting alternate blocks to use than just stone for this build, which will probably make more sense when I actually start building it. Until then, though, we'll see. Diorite. That and some coal here. I'm gonna have to smelt some down here, aren't I? Yep. Good thing I have been collecting coal and, you know, a little bit of iron. Just gotta get 3. Now let's just check out this area. I'm not entirely sure what my plan is for a base yet, but I still have some ideas. Yeah, the new puppy's doing well. I remember mentioning that in my last recording session. She keeps peeing inside though, which is a bit of a problem. Not so much for me right now, because I always have my door closed because of that problem, but, you know, it's still an issue. She's peed in my room several times, which is why I have my door closed. I'm sick of shampooing and cleaning the carpet, so I'm just waiting until she's a bit better about when and where to pee. I'm trying to decide, do I want to turn this into polished for my build or just use basic? I think it'll depend on how the stone looks. Definitely. Otherwise, it's just a matter of digging until we can't dig much more. I'm gonna start talking about the house design, I think. I'm gonna do, like a modern house, which is just kind of the build style that I wanted to experiment with a bit more. Because I usually do, like, these cool little medieval huts and stuff, but I wanted to be somewhat challenged with a style I'm not used to. And a lot of people think that the modern houses are the easiest style to build in, and they might be right, I'm not sure. But for me, because I haven't done it yet, I'm thinking it's going to be a fun challenge. I'm just wondering about how many stacks of diorite I need to actually achieve a relatively cohesive build. Because I'm not going to have like a huge build off the bat. I don't usually have large houses in this game. Especially not right in the start of a world. Because this is still early game for me. Granted, it's not the most early game, but it's definitely early. If I do end up turning this into 2 separate episodes, which there's a pretty good likelihood of still, just because that means I get more videos out, I'm trying to decide on what thumbnail to do. Do I do like interior of house or exterior? Because I don't want to show off too much, but I still want to show what the episode's going to focus on. I might do a good shot of the framing of the house, so like before it's built, when we just have a rough structure in place. Otherwise, I mean, it's gonna be pretty simplistic. I need to get my enchanting setup done, which means I need to have a room for it. It's part of this episode too. I could just make the thumbnail the enchanting table setup. That might be efficient. Because it'll show interior, and it'll show that I have a base that has the enchanting table in it, without showing off too much else. Yeah, I think I'll do that. That seems like the best course of action I could be taking. It's just a matter of gathering up all of this. It makes you realize whenever you're digging a hole like this, just how much blocks are in just a small space in Minecraft. Like, I always forget how little 64 blocks really is in the grand scheme of this game. Like, sure, there's plenty of other things to look at, but reality is there's not many actual like open areas underground. This sounds really weird and long-winded. What I'm trying to say is in Minecraft, you underestimate, or I underestimate, the amount of blocks that fit into a space when digging and stuff. Or like I'll say, oh, this is a pretty small area. And then I'll be like, oh, it's probably what, 20 blocks or something? And then it ends up filling half an inventory. That's an extreme example, but, you know, it's still kind of true. Ooh, I missed some iron there. I don't smelt it on the surface, but I'm going to gather it. Just because iron's going to be quite helpful for tools early on. Tools, I might actually use it for some builds. There's some utility that we need to get, like anvils. Redstone eventually too, I'm sure. Pistons and stuff. Oh. My eyes playing tricks on me. I thought I saw more iron. Up we go. I haven't looked back at my old footage, so hopefully I don't get hopelessly lost. I probably should have looked back at like the hour-long recording session that I did before. But, I mean, I didn't feel like it. That's the honest truth. I just did not want to deal with an hour-long recording before recording for this time. Let's see. Oh, yeah. The grass grew over top of the area that I had started with, so it was just hard for me to see. Here was our setup. That was the bed. So we're gonna wait for... That's not clearing out. Is there still wood in it? Or is it just because it wasn't rendered? Who knows? I'm also gonna have to take care of all this grass and stuff. furnace, we're gonna want 3 stacks of cobblestone. We're gonna, we only have 3 stacks. Oh yeah, we have 3 stacks. I thought we only had 2 for a second of the diorite, and I was like, whoa, that might be a problem. I'm gonna have to make a new axe too, I think. We'll keep the iron in our inventory. Birch is gonna be helpful. I need to make glass too. Okay. What was I taking out of here? That seems pretty good. We gotta get... Ah, dang it. Why is... I hate these menus, man. I just want it to easily take it out, but you have to scroll through everything, and it's just a whole mess every time. I'm gonna smelt down that to get glass for this build too. Was that a creeper, or was that just a pig's or a sheep space through the grass? I think there was sheep on the grass. I do like that you can see the water a bit there. Suppose while I wait, I could clear out some more space for this. That's not too difficult. Thinking we set it in just a ways. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. I kind of want it to sink into the terrain a bit, which might be overcomplicating what would otherwise be a pretty simple house, but that's part of the fun. Pow. Haha. That was a kind of fun way to jump into it. Okay. Keep digging while my stuff for the build smelts. This is only a 4 wide. I need to make more tools. Cool. It's only going to be like a 4 wide on that segment, but I would like to make more than one little segment for a lot of this. I'm going to need more than 1 shovel, so I'm just making 2 preemptively. That axe is going to break, and we use a lot of pickaxes throughout these builds. So preemptively made a couple tools, because I don't want to have to constantly be crafting yet. Maybe we go 5? Yeah, 5 I think, because we have the uneven number, so we can have symmetry with a line in the center. Okay. I could do a step over too, so like if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then we'll have like a bit of a cutout that goes up a bit. Okay, have a step in. Like I said, I'm literally just doing this all freeform. I have no plans to start out. It's just a matter of experimentation for this build. But yeah, I'm thinking the sink in might be the right move here, because we can have it set in, and I can have a bit that comes off again, kind of curve it around the environment. These armadillo scutes are probably going to keep showing up, so I'm just going to have a spot for them in my inventory for now. But yeah, if we set it up and we can have a walkway or something going down, we'll probably want one anyway, so we can have access to our door easier. We'll have it set in, we'll go up, and then we'll go up another tier. Yeah. Up, up, and then up one more time, and then we'll have one that sticks out on the front to kind of wrap around. Yeah. It's all gonna come together at some point. Dun 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 dun. Come together. Beetles are pretty good. All right. Oh, I could sink it down deeper. Actually, that might be another fun one. I'm not gonna sink it down past this though, because we want it to have that more extreme height difference to it. Yeah. I'm thinking here. Yeah, that'll be a cool contrast. All this stone is going to have to be taken care of, although keeping some natural features within the build might also be a very modern take. So, we'll see. I'm going to do birch for the flooring, I believe, just because it's a wood, so having that natural wood floor. Yeah, we'll step up, step out again. Yeah. So it'll come up here, and we'll have one that goes 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That. And it'll have a step up, but it'll be sunken in a ways. Yeah. That'll be cool. We'll have one more. And it'll come over like this. And it'll wrap up over top, I think. I might be overcomplicating things just a tad. Okay. I'm really unsure of my building skills for this type of thing. Like, I've never actually taken the time to build a modern house in Minecraft. I've just always kind of thought, oh, I'm sure I'll do it one day, and then now the day's coming and I'm doing it for a YouTube series. That was smart of me, wasn't it? Okay. I'm also gonna have to take care of these walls too, I'm realizing. How wide is this? Do we do 3 wide, or do we build it into the walls and go up? 3 wide's probably fine. 3 wide's fine, yeah, because we're adding so many other things. This is literally the entry walkway. So I suppose if our entryway is just a tad lower, like thinner, I mean, it's probably okay. It just means less digging, because I like the footprint of this in the mountain so far. We're gonna step up into this and then step up onto that. So dig out this segment here and dig out these blocks, because I want it to be a somewhat gradual turn. Like, I want the build itself to have a flow to it, and I don't want to disrupt that flow too much. We're gonna need more birch in a sec. And this is why we made a second axe, because this axe will not last long with how many mistakes I make while I build. Yikes. Do I want to do diorite for the main segment, or diorite for one of the... I think diorite for that accent on the back. Stone for the actual central chunk here. And then we'll see what else I use to accent the exterior. I also I wanna fill in some gaps here too. Am I building? I'm gonna do a little bit of construction here. Yeah, I'll have to dig into the sides just a bit. Just the walls. It's just the walls. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll make the full thing. I won't be lazy. Why not? Why not? I'll make a full-size build. Although I kind of want the thinner footprint for the entryway. Yeah, thin footprint for entryway, I've decided. It might be seen as lazy, but I think that is the best way to make this build shine. Which means we can probably also take some of this birch out. Yeah. We'll see. How much stone do we have now? We're gonna have more than a stack here. Yeah, cool. That lets us get started. So this big central portion, which I have not yet dug out the walls for, is going to go up through How much space do I need for an enchanting room, actually? Because I'm going to build an enchanting room off of the one bit I was planning, so... I'm also going to have to kill that wandering trader, I think, just to have the desired space. Listen, pal, if you're actively interfering with the construction of my base, you're gonna get the Minecraft inconvenience treatment. Let's see, do you have anything? Anything? Fortune 1. That might have just saved you for a little while. I have the emeralds to buy that, so I'm going to. Just because Fortune 1, although not crazy, that is a free enchant on a pick right now. Can only buy one. Cool. That might have just bought him his life, is free enchants. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just more wood for free. Well, not free, but you know, I didn't actually have to work that hard to get those emeralds. Fortune 1 pick is huge for my next mining sesh. It's not crazy good fortune, but like that's enough to increase our diamond count by a little bit. Building up this main wall segment. It's gonna have that. I'm thinking, how tall do I want to make this now? That looks pretty good. Yeah. Oh, damn it. This is why I need Silk Touch, because this build's gonna be hell for my coal supply. Possibly also my health bar with how unsafe I am with this type of build. I might not add that jut out yet. I'm gonna wait and see how that flows without it. We're gonna have to add so much stuff to this before it's even remotely complete anyway. I hate building for that reason. Is the inconvenience of not having Silk Touch early on makes these builds really quite frustrating at times. Do I wanna pair this out a bit or stretch it down? Stretch it down, have the wall come off here, and have the wall come off here. I could make a clean transition between these two, I think. Plus, it's an easy staircase for me right now. Did I break the... No, the bed's still there. Because mobs are going to start spawning soon. I'm going to have some iced coffee. Let's see. Is that the same dude? And you still won't let me trade for that. Cool. What am I going to build this little front segment out of? Just trying to decide on it, because it will make a difference in the actual quality of my build. It's kind of a cool way of attaching it, I think. Can I make the polished? I can. How does that look? This is gonna want to be set. Some of this is going to be glass as well. And that did not need to be dug out. So let's just get to adding on the blocks. I think the 3 wide for the initial entryway is a good choice. It might be a little less cool to some, but oh well. Yeah. Okay. So if we have this come over top, aha. Yep, that'll be it for there. So then I can stretch this one that way, that way, that way. Yeah, that'll be good. I actually don't have perception for what that looks like yet. I might want to dig out some of this part here and give us like an inset. Yeah, I'll inset this just a tad, because this is where the wall's gonna go, is on those blocks here. And then we can have like a little bit of a divot. In this divot, I'm thinking we add some form of feature, like a unique aesthetic feature to it. But what? Definitely a window here, just because that seems like a cool idea to me. How are we doing for build materials? I've almost gone through the three stacks already, or at least 2.5 of it. Glass, that means windows. Okay. I'm also going to want to make a ton of lanterns. Just because lanterns equal cool looking lights. Is that? Yeah. I think a stack should do it for the window panes. What's on this specific part? If I were to dig through all of that and give me a kind of, yeah, a little window that's ground level here. And then we can just let the grass fill in these areas again. We'll have stairs or something to step up into this. Stairs or something to step up into this. And we can break the bed. Our spawn point doesn't matter because it's hardcore. What block am I going to use here? Because I'm thinking we want something unique. I had andesite in my inventory, just not a lot of andesite. Where's the andesite? Only 4. What does polished andesite look like compared to the other 2 blocks? Come on, give me a comparison. That'll work. That'll definitely work, which means I have to go get a ton of andesite now. Cool. Cool. Where was that? Cave. I'm genuinely excited to see where this goes, but for now... how are we doing for food? That'll do for just gathering some blocks. I'm really not safe about things in this game, and I really should be. We're back in the mines. So way back in the mines, got our pickaxe swinging side to side. Oh, hey, oh. Okay, where's andesite? Come on. Oh, more emerald. I should have grabbed the fortune. Should I say I'll save this for when we bring the fortune pick back down? Because I was silly and didn't grab it. There's more granite, I think it's called, but andesite, here we are. I never would have expected this being crucial to a build. Oh well, there are worse blocks to be using. I think for our natural feature, I want to take the dripstone block things and use that with some dripstone to kind of make a bit of a stone that's just going to be sitting there. I'm not sure though, but I'll keep gathering some just in case. There's no harm in just gathering it and not using it, so might as well. I don't think I'll need too much andesite, but I'm gonna be more on the side of caution by getting more than I think I'll need again. I'm still not sure about the enchanting setup. I might make a basement area for just the enchanting setup. That way I don't have to incorporate it strictly into the above ground parts of a base, which will make me be able to play around with its size and shape a little bit more. Who knows? I think this would also make a good accent block. I might go and build the other half in diorite too, like the other little segment, and then make this my accent piece that kind of stretches across certain parts. Just because I think that would be nice. Yeah, that'll probably be what I do. Why not? I'm going for probably 2 stacks. Concentration mode, concentration mode, concentration mode, concentration mode, concentration mode. 1, 2, 3. Okay, okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That was half a heart. That was... Oh my god, and it's hardcore. Oh my god. We got scaffolding blocks, we'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing to worry about. Completely... I am in complete control at all times. Don't even worry about it. We're fine. What could have... You can hit me through that gap, can't you, pal? He just shook his head no, I think. Okay, we're gonna give it a minute. We're gonna sit in the hole and heal, you know? Oh my god. That's gonna be the thumbnail. The half a heart health bar. Yeah. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, whoops. My heart's being so low there. That's gonna make for quite the thumbnail. I think we've got enough andesite probably, right, guys? That's full enchant. That's full iron with some enchants for a zombie, right? Hardcore is insane. How do people do this? How do people do this? The stress of nearly... Okay, well, that's distracted me completely. He says jumping off more ledges. It's gonna be kind of rough if I find some crazy good amounts of diamonds down here and I just don't have the fortune pick. Although I guess I could dig my way up and out of this and then come back with a fortune pick. Spider spawners. This is cool. If I wasn't so stressed after that, this would be absolutely fantastic, but I'm still kind of just on edge from nearly dying and ending the entire series. Oh my god. This has been... Where am I getting hit from? I couldn't see him. Why couldn't I see that? Okay. Okay. That's why I couldn't see him, because he's a skeleton surrounded by cobwebs. Let's just go through here. This is the most elaborate, like, mining shaft I've seen in this game. Don't worry about it. We're fine. It's fine. That might be enough mining. That might be enough caving for us. I should really have a bucket of water to do some form of clutching every once in a while. I really should have a water bucket to clutch in this game, because without that, we're clearly seeing the impacts, and this was 14 bread when we first entered this cave. We've got 5 now. Soon I'm just gonna actually be screwed. It's fine. We're doing great. Go team, go us. Okay. Boom. Yeah, free andesite. Come here, pal. Okay. Jesus Christ, this cave is genuinely... Like, I'm actually intimidated by this. That is a gap to lava. That is... Okay. We're gonna pull an Uncharted, I think, and just jump this. Dun 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 dun. That's Indiana Jones, but you know, same vibe, which is why I started doing it. That's more skeletons. Creepers we can handle pretty easily still, just because of the shield. Skeletons not so much, even though we have the shield. This is lava, yep. I really wish I knew a way out of this cave that didn't involve going through all of that again with no food. Because as it stands right now, this might be the end of my series. Okay. I wonder if my status as the luckiest Minecraft player alive will actually be made stronger by the near deaths in this world. Because you saw, like, episode 1, the most absurd loot early game without trying. Episode 2, half a heart falling to what should have been my death in caves many times, but not dying in said falls. Could also be considered stupidly lucky. To, like, a absurd degree. Then again, we're not out of the woods even remotely yet. Where on earth should I go? This just goes deeper. This just goes deeper, and I can starve to death too. Crap, I always forget that that's a thing. Okay. Think logically. I want a safe route up. That probably just means dig my way out, right? I'm not gonna bother with that lab. I think I just have to dig. I think I just have to dig my way out of this, guys. I mean, there might be a way to avoid all of the mobs and just... Nope, there's no way to avoid all the mobs. I'm screwed. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Okay. 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 Okay, you know what? This is solidified. Both these episodes are going to be put together, I think. Or, no, this one's got enough content on its own. This solidified. They were going to be put together. They are not going to be now, because this episode is going to be so absurd that the calming energy of the other one, like where it's just like, yeah, I'm building, will not work with it. Just the sheer amount of I'm almost dead, I'm almost dead, I'm almost dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead type vibe. Will this take me to salvation? Or is it just a waterway to my death? Here, let's go in this. Come on, just let me swim. That's okay. You know what? Better than nothing. Gotta keep an eye on my health pool and come on, come on, come on. Okay. Dig our way out, I think. That's probably the only option I have left. I just have to keep going up. Just have to keep going up. Go up, go up, go up, go up. We're getting, I think, sunlight. Sunlight. More sunlight. Let's get full hunger because it's gonna. That's a sunset. That's a sunset. So we're gonna be out at night probably. Base is gonna be around this way to the left. It's gonna be around this way to the left. This way to the left. Yeah. Yep. Yep. It's up there. That'd be really cool if that spawned a chicken. Okay. Okay. This was fun. I see it. I see home. Okay. Well. Choking on my panic. Let's get back to building. Imagine if I just fell through that hole and it was another near death. You're evil. That's Satan's butthole. Like, that's literally... I have never had that many close calls during a mining trip in this game. Ever. Like, actually ever. But we did it. We lived. We lived. It's fine. It's fine. I'm thinking here, and we're gonna have like a slope going up it, maybe, and block here, and if you wake up feeling blah, try my secret formula. We'll block that off, I think. We'll put some blocks here. Can I get some, like, do I have more diorite, or do I need to, okay, have more diorite. That could have been bad. I do not want to deal with mining again anytime soon. I know I don't need, the crafting table to craft these blocks, but I do to make the stairs, so might as well do it all on the stairs instead of leaving my inventory. Bump that. God damn it. I hate building for that reason, just because everything does that, and it makes me so mad. That should be fine. Let's just chuck a block there. Yeah. Accent piece. Whoa, okay. I didn't even register that fall until it happened. So we're just gonna keep on chugging. This will be a cool little spot, I think, to have our furnaces up against that wall, and to have this here. Not all the furnaces, of course, but just a few against that wall. That should be good for now. Because we have like 4 here. We can have a little walkway still. Yeah, that'll be good. That will be good. That's nice. And then we'll have... I hate it. I hate dealing with these types of stairs. I hate dealing with stairs when I'm building. It's just not that. Okay. Now, where do we want to have our accent piece? I'm thinking... We'll have some staircase things here. And we'll have some going across with more staircases. I'm sure this house is really not that good, but honestly, I think it'll still be cool overall. Let's craft some bread so that we can actually eat and not die. Kapow, ka-chow, kablam. Do I have extra coal somewhere? That's a full set of armor right there. It's worth of iron. And that still has to be smelted. Extra coal, extra coal. Nah, okay. Wait, where are my books? Here. This. Let's just make the enchanting table now, because why not? Kablamo. Where's the bookshelves? Is that just in... yeah. That's only 9. I need way more. Okay. How much leather do I have? A whole 5. God damn it. Cool. So this enchanting table setup's kind of going to be sucky until we get that sorted out. For now, let's just put the stuff for it in there. That's also going to go towards a portal, I think. Yeah. I guess we just finish the build for now. I was going to make some more stairs. So we're going to do some like bands going across the build, basically. pick that up later if it doesn't despawn. Could do a full step here. Yeah. That could be a step 2, I think. And it's just a relatively okay transition. Far from the best, but not the worst. I might want to make it 1 block higher overall. But that's our little accent pieces. Go across here with it. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Go pop, pop. And I'll stretch that across too, I think, but we'll have to add some more of that diorite right in here, I think. Wait a minute, if I stretch it across and connect it, I could do a little patio or something. It might be overcomplicating over just doing a silly little link here. Because then we can step down, step across. This area is kind of just a funky looking thing, but it gives my build some more depth. Like if I tear out that first set of wood and I set the diorite back 1, I don't think I can set it back 1 with the glass panes there. I could take out 2 glass panes, yeah. And set. I saw the creeper and I went, no, no, no. Okay. It's making me very nervous. I'm just gonna kill it. I'm just gonna kill it. I'm just gonna kill it. I have to terraform anyway. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, if I inset that and then I give it pop, pop, and we'll have like a door here, so I can inlay. I think inlaying 1 more time might be a little too tacky. No, it's not. It's fine. Cool. I haven't set up a bed inside yet either. Let's go in. For now, here works. Yeah. Let's set up at least 1 light for now. There. Pop, pop. You can see like the intention with it, where it's gonna flow through, flow through, flow. I'm gonna add 1 more here, I believe. And this one, I think I want it to be exceptionally tall. Not necessarily wide, but tall. I'm thinking a 3x3 exterior and, like interior, sorry, and just very tall. That tree has yet to decompose. So I'm thinking there's 1 more piece of wood in it that I just did not find. And I'm thinking I'm going to set it on fire because that might just make it a bit easier. So I can take 1 of those iron and not have any problems. And we've got 1 flint, and we're going to take that. Where is it? There we go. Click, clack. That should take care of it, right? I hope so. Let's see if I jump here. I want it to be gone. Be gone! There we go. Yeah. We step up here. So we're gonna have a 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. I think that'll do it, right? One, two. Let's see. That, and that'll be our connection point. That'll wrap it around. Do we have the blocks for it? I didn't even ask that question earlier. I should have. We will. We certainly will. Cool. Now it's just connecting them. That stupid staircase. There we go. Click up. This 1, 2, 1, 2. That's their little 3x3. We'll see how this works. I'm gonna encase it. Basically, it's gonna be, the walls are gonna be all stone. 1, 2, 3. That, and then we have to link it somehow. So I guess that works. It's just gotta be a very rudimentary connection. Could do this next part out of andesite as well. That might be, maybe play with like the stone base and andesite. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2. Three. 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 1. Make sure I can still walk through. Yep. Probably one higher though before I add those 2 blocks though. Oh jeez. The amount of effort I'm going to not just use scaffolding blocks. I think I want this to be the tallest point in the build. Click, click. I'm also probably going to add windows in the center. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. No more shield for now, so we can actually see more. Let's stone. This is going from like a modern house to just a bunch of random blocks, but also I kind of love that for it. What I don't love is actually building the goddamn thing, because every time I misclick a block, it just ruins that block permanently and I can't use it again, or it's stairs, which are just as horrible to deal with. Come on. Click, click, click. That probably does it here, and then I could use some direct stairs there and along the top to link it up nicely. Otherwise, 1, 2, 3. Taking out these windows automatically gives us several more blocks we can add pretty easily, which is pretty nice. Yeah, that works. I'm gonna have to get more of those lanterns. Did I collect all? Okay, I did. We're gonna do diorite. That works. That's an ungodly okay. We got 10. How much do we need? That is the real question. Scaffolding block, fine. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I need 2 more. So we can knock these out. And I'll have to go down and grab that stupid thing. Get all the way back up just to place 1 more block. And then I'm also going to have to do the roof. So I guess I'll get my roofing block first, too. What am I going to use for my roofing block? Actually, pretty easy. Kablam? Yeah. There should be plenty for just the little roof there. Can I just jump place? Yeah. Okay, that means I can chuck the windows on. Or in, depending on your perspective. Scaffolding blocks. Hate using them. That works. Let's just build this up a ways. I'm not going all the way back down there. I will just make a crafting table. I do not want to deal with it right now. That's fine. That's fine. Yep. Cool. Did that tree go by the way? Yeah, it's gone. Cool. Building in this game will always frustrate me to no end. Jesus Christ. Okay. 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 Let's see. I think it looks best from this angle or from this angle. It's because it's got the more clear segments. The pillager raid, you're kidding me. You are kidding me. Why is there pillagers here and now? Christ, I'm being shot at. No, 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 no. Can we not, gang, please? Okay. Kill yourselves, come on, do it. Okay. Just gotta like strafe around them. Oh. The sheer amount of goddamn arrows now. I don't want Bad Omen. I will take an Ominous Banner, but I'm so annoyed about that. Holy crap. That's enchanted. Cool. Cool. I'm gonna have to make a new shield. Where'd it go? Oh my god. It literally just didn't render and then appeared out of nowhere. What the hell? Let's see. What else do I want to do today before I end this recording session? Because we've kind of got the base figured out. Like, there's obviously small details I'm going to still be ironing out the kinks, but stupid creepers. But otherwise, I think this is it for the episode, gang. We've got ourselves the starter base done. You know, it's got potential. It's got a lot of work to be done, but yeah, we're gonna call it here. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.